So here's the tour of my toolbox. Our first drawer, of course, is my socket drawer. It's a lot better organized than the last video. You can see our mainly snap-on sockets. Everything's basically snap-on. I know some people will dog you out about having expensive tools and how they're not worth it, but if you work with them every day, they are worth it. Wrench drawer, I've done a little work to it. It's organized. We have some small wrenches, line wrenches, ratcheting wrenches, regular wrenches. Ratchet drawer, basically the same as the standard. Screwdriver drawer, I've reorganized it. It looks a lot better than the last video. And our plier drawer, a big improvement. This drawer keeps my torque wrenches, 1/2 inch, 3/8 quarter, diesel compression gauge, some stud extractors, some miscellaneous stuff. I just didn't have room anywhere else and was able to get this drawer cleaned and put it there. This is my tap and die setup. Extractors, drill bits, left-handed drill bits, nut splitters, anything you need to get a nut and bolt out. This drawer, I can't seem to do anything with. There's no organization to it at all still. And I guess there never will be. It's my puller drawer. It has basically all snap-on or OTC pullers in it. And it just is what it is. A mess. This drawer, I've just basically put mirrors, inspection stuff, and micrometers, mics, inside mics, anything to measure with, any kind of instrumentation, filler gauges, that type of stuff. Pry bars, door panel stuff. My hammer drawer, hammers, punches. This is a lot of miscellaneous maintenance stuff. It has all my quick disconnects, sets of quick disconnects, serpentine belt tools. I have a couple of those. Oil filter sockets, band wrenches. This is, even though it looks kind of like a junk drawer, it's not. It has all my grinding stuff, extra drill bits, some small hammers, punches and chisels, just odd stuff. I have a couple vacuum gauges in here because I really didn't have anywhere else to put them, and it's just kind of a drawer that catches all the bigger stuff. Over here, air tool drawer. Snap-on impacts. I know people are looking at this toolbox saying, man, he has a fetish with snap-on. I don't. It's just the only guy that comes around snap-on. I'm missing a couple of nut drivers. People borrow stuff and you'll never see them again. It's weird. Channel locks, vice grips, locking C-clamps. That's all that's in this drawer. This is tubing stuff for bending brake lines, fuel lines, flaring kits, power steering pullers and installers. That's all that's in here is that. This here is AC stuff for compressors, you know, put seals in, what have you. Anything for an AC compressor is basically there. And here is bigger wrenches. These are strap wrenches, pipe wrenches, monkey wrenches. spanner wrenches, an air operated vacuum, and these are just huge wrenches, standard and metric. Nothing special, just full sets of big wrenches. Standard and metric. Heavy wrenches. And here we have a Porter Power Ford cam tools, dialight, blue point. This is cooling pressure testers. I moved this from another drawer. This is the Mighty Vac. And I have a regular old snap-on pressure tester. Stuff for cooling. 3/4 sockets, a snap ring kit. Just an extra one I had and needed a place for it. And sockets I don't use a lot, but didn't have room for in my socket drawer for it. A cheap ball joint press because my other one disappeared on me. Brake tools, tons of just snap-on brake tools. Caliper compressor for rear disc brakes, and a hammered impact. This drawer, just some fan clutch wrenches for the air hammer, Matic. Awesome set. And a couple of hacksaws. And a DA and bearing race driver. That's basically all that's in here. Up here I have a lockout kit and heat gun. 1, 2. I have 3 rivet guns in here. Heat gun, rivet gun, rivet gun, rivet gun, a bigger rivet gun. This is a timing light. Not that I use a timing light hardly anymore, but I do have one. Alright, the top of the toolbox, I have a couple of pressure gauges for transmission oil pressure. A couple differential puller sets from OTC. Steering wheel puller, different steering wheel puller. A cylinder leak down test. These are, I believe, Pro-Foot line wrenches. This is a metric set, Matco. This would be the standard set, I assume. Yeah, this is the standard set. Another fuel pressure gauge, vacuum cooling system, vacuum tester. Fuel pressure gauge, fuel pressure adapters, a block tester, my newest fuel pressure gauge, Snap-on, a MAC compression tester, Snap-on compression tester. This is a camshaft alignment tube for a Volvo, Audi. This is I think it's chassis ears. Yes, this is our chassis ear set. AC scales, and a bore scope to snap on. And because the toolbox just isn't quite big enough, I put my large pry bar here, kind of out the way. And cordless impacts, cordless ratchets, kind of out of the way, but handy. I have the rest of them in another room. My diagnostic cart, some snap-on. Of course, drawer is empty because my scanner is missing. That's wonderful. OTC Touch, Genesis Touch. Awesome setup. This is a 2-channel OTC scope. Used it a couple times. It's really nice. Does a good job. Computer based, easy to read. Freeze frame data is just awesome. Let's see. I have an OTC graphing multimeter with scope function. It's okay. There's nothing to write home about. Thermometer. This is mainly wire strippers and crimpers. Every set, you know, you can just about crimp any wire we need to crimp. And I have a forged set here. A couple meters. Fluke 88, and that's my go-to meter. I have a Blue Point. It's okay. I just tend to keep going to that. This is nothing but adapters for a meter. Jumper lead sets for a meter. Just little test lead sets. Testing airbags. Power probe adapters. Couple test lights. We have a vibration analyzer, battery tester, soldering iron, a couple other electric soldering irons, short tester, old carburetor adjusting tool. Here's my snap-on adapters and scope stuff for their Modus. I guess I need to go find what car they've actually left my scanner in. That's about a third of their tools. Have another toolbox in our rebuild room. And that's has just as much, if not more, of the hand tools and specialty tools that you've just seen. Scanner's back. And well, that's it. Appreciate you viewing.